Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, Seanzviewent.
The WWE planning a major change to Monday Night Raw. Breaking news on Triple H, John Cena, AJ Styles, and Cody Rhodes. We got all that. We're going to deliver to you here on the Barrage of the Bears. We give you the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, the most defined. Because if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanview. I stay true to you. And again, I want to thank you for all the birthday comments from yesterday. Seanzviewent celebrated as I'm an old man, I'm an old geezer, I'm dusty, but I am still feisty, and I am still giving you the kind of heart, passion, determination. I am giving you the kind of gravity, the exclusive details in the WWE, because we have a lot of original stories to give to you. All the WWE news the last several hours has been pretty huge, pretty major, and some would say catastrophic. Some good, some bad, some happy, some positive, some negative, but we're going to cover it all because I said so with your views, your comments, and your opinions. First story at the top of the video. Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 2026, next year. What is going to happen? What is going to go down? Well, we saw the WWE WrestleMania poster unveiled, and Brock Lesnar was a part of it. Now, the rumor is, the speculation is, the gossip is that Brock Lesnar will compete at WrestleMania next year after missing the last couple of WrestleManias due to the big ongoing lawsuit with Vince McMahon. But are we finally going to get Brock Lesnar one-on-one with Gunther? The match that people have been wanting for the last couple of years now. Probably the only other dream match we could get, because a lot of other wrestlers and the dream matches that you want are sadly no longer with us, have passed away, or will just never wrestle ever again, or they're just too old. So, Gunther, Brock Lesnar. Now, how would this match be planned and positioned? Well, according to those that know, plans can change, but we are receiving word at this time that Gunther could actually be coming in as the good guy, the baby face. Because right now, it is not realistic for Brock Lesnar to be a good guy after what he did to John Cena, after how he destroyed, how he decimated, how he obliterated John Cena at WWE Wrestlepalooza. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Is that going to be the next match? Because now, we all know the WWE right now are facing a lot of controversy, a lot of backlash, a lot of emotion going into the WWE with the rise of ticket sales, the ESPN deal. It's overwhelming. It's too much. It's too much money. The WWE is in it for all the greed and all the money. Well, it's not necessarily WWE, but TKO. TKO. John Cena asks Triple H if he's listening to the fans. AJ Styles responds to John Cena's challenge, and Cody Rhodes beats out an AEW star to top the PWI 500 list for 2 years in a row. Yes, Cody Rhodes is once again front and center. Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, is at the top of the food chain once again in the WWE, at the top of the PWI. Do you want to see John Cena go against AJ Styles? Is that a match you would be interested in, invested in, as both these men are closing in on the ends of their careers? And is there heat? Is there backlash? Was it questionable for John Cena to ask Triple H if he's listening to the fans? Because the fans right now are getting very, some would say fickle, some would say they are entitled to their opinion, some would say the WWE is going way over the line with these ticket sales, with these expenses, PLEs. I mean, the model that used to be back in the day was you would pay somewhere between $40 to $60 for a pay-per-view every month. And now the WWE has gone back to that model, but they have added to it with the extended and the increase in ticket sales, less matches, less time. Monday Night Raw is no longer 3 hours. There is a lot of detriments in the WWE right now. One whole hell of a lot. But let's get into this, guys. Some believe that the WWE is headed to a death, that the WWE is dead, viewers. Is that the way it is? Is that what's truly going down? Is the WWE headed into a deadwards path? Some people, a lot of people, are shaking their heads. If Tylenol supposedly gives you autism, then you can imagine what WWE gives you after watching their product, buying their overpriced tickets and subjecting your family to Wrestlepalooza hot dogs for $25 a pop. Tonight, going into this afternoon, we investigate what medical professionals are calling a sports entertainment pandemic, viewers. Yes, a sports entertainment pandemic. ESPN just gave WWE's Wrestlepalooza a C grade, not a B, not even a C+, straight up C. And this is ESPN, a network that once gave bowling an A-. Now, fan testimonials are saying, I mortgaged my house to sit in the upper deck and see Roman Reigns headlock someone for 35 minutes. Worth it? No. Once upon a time, a dad could take his kid to see Hulk Hogan for $20. Now, families are choosing between rent and watching Cody Rhodes cry on Raw. Family dinner scene, right? The dad, kids, we're skipping groceries this week. We're going to WWE. The kids cheer, the mom cries. Will there be petitions, viewers? Will there be petitions? Has it got to that level? Over 100,000 fans have signed to ban WWE until ticket prices drop below Taylor Swift concerts. Stop the madness and save the hot dogs. Side effects of WWE may include headaches, nausea, empty wallets, and believing that Jinder Mahal could main event WrestleMania and return. If Tylenol allegedly causes autism, scientists fear watching too much WWE might cause creative brain damage. A brain MRI shows Vince McMahon's face inside. Fans rioting outside ESPN headquarters chanting, give us at least a C+. WWE stocks could plummet after fans traded in for AEW plush dolls on eBay. WWE families staging protests outside arenas holding signs, bread, not Brock. A stage clip of Triple H dodging eggs thrown by angry dads in John Cena t-shirts. Doctors recommend watching old WCW DVDs instead. It's safer, and at least the ticket stubs only cost $12 in $19.99. So if Tylenol might give you autism, imagine what happens when you mainline 12 hours of WWE a week. The answer isn't in the ring, folks. It's in your wallet. And as for Wrestlepalooza, ESPN C grade was generous. The fans have spoken. They want refunds, cheaper tickets, and maybe, just maybe, a product that doesn't feel like a side effect. Now, remember, guys, it's so crucial and vital to subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications for the hottest, the latest, the greatest, the newest, the most definitive, and the most dynamic, the most premier. Now, if ESPN gave Wrestlepalooza a C, but fans gave it an F in emotional damage, thanks to no small part to Triple H's booking, which makes WCW 2000 look like Shakespeare at this stage. A Randy the Macho Man Savage biopic is in the works. Yes, a biopic for the late, great Macho Man Randy Savage. You better dig that, guys. And again, I got to go back to it. If Tylenol supposedly gives you autism, according to President Donald Trump, imagine what happens when you take a double dose of WWE booking prescribed by Dr. Triple H. Spoiler alert. The side effects include empty arenas, broken hearts, and one John Cena farewell that looked more like a clearance sale at Walmart. We saved and waited months to see John Cena's farewell, only to watch him cut a 12-minute promo about loyalty while Triple H booked him to lose to a guy whose biggest accomplishment was not sneezing backstage. Now petitions, fire Triple H, save Cena, alongside stop the madness, save the hot dogs. Triple H's booking has officially been clarified and classified by the FDA as controlled substance. Too much exposure may cause hallucinations of better storylines. Absurd. Cena waving goodbye in slow motion, but nobody claps. Fans throw Monopoly money in the ring while Triple H backstage shrugs. Doctor recommend old Cena DVDs over current WWE. Cheaper, healthier, and guaranteed to end with him winning. Again, guys, is the WWE truly dead? Are they headed in a downward spiral where it will come a point where there will be petitions, there will be citations, there will be side effects, guys. This is rough, and this is absolutely tough. Make no mistake about that, guys. It's one of those things where it's a no-brainer. The WWE needs to go back to the well. They need to go back to what works. And but sadly, even if you want to label or say that the WWE is dead or will be dead with the way the ticket prices are up and we're paying for all these different networks just to watch WWE, Raw, Smack. The only thing that's right now is that SmackDown is on the USA Network. That is seemingly the only thing that is good right now is WWE on the USA Network, viewers. It's going to come to a point where it's burnout. It's going to come to a point where there's nothing left in the wallet. There's going to come a point where there's nothing left in the bank account, ladies and gentlemen. We thought Raw was the worst thing going to Netflix by paying, what, $10, $20, $30, $40, whatever it was. Now you got Hulu, you got Disney, you got ESPN. You know, you got your regular rent, you got your regular bills, you got health, you got your welfare, you got all this. But if you're going to put your investment into the WWE and then you got WrestleMania, guys, it is actually diabolical. It is actually sick. And I keep saying what WWE is doing, but it's really TKO who has their power, their leverage over the WWE. WWE needs to back out of TKO. WWE needs to get out of this before this ends detrimental. You know, there was a time when WCW was doing great. There was a time when WCW was almost going to put WWE out of business. And we all saw how WCW ended up, right? If the WWE doesn't change soon, I beg to think what the future is going to look like. Yeah, right now everything might look great and grand and wonderful. But if the fans can afford it, the fans can afford it. That's ultimately what it all boils down to. And now we are receiving more word right now, guys. Hold on, viewers. We're pulling this up. More news and rumors coming in as we're doing the show. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Some would say that this is a big joke. This has become a big joke. JBL reveals All In. AEW. Is JBL headed to All Elite Wrestling? JBL reveals scrap plans for his All In appearance back in 2018. Booker T slams and rants on ESPN's C grade for WWE Wrestlepalooza, and a spoiler on major TNA involvement for NXT tonight, as there will be a major invasion by TNA, Impact Wrestling, and can you blame them? Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers according to those in the know. Full backstage notes being revealed. Key moments for Raw last night. And again, what did you think about Raw last night? Also receiving word, according to those in the know, guys. Again, we're just trying to gather up the news. Again, we don't do edits. We don't do AI. We don't do any of that crap on here. How low did Raw feel last night? How degrading was that? Was that a waste of time or what? I'm just glad that I witnessed and saw my Detroit Lions pick up a win, get a victory in dominating fashion during the third and fourth half of that game. Luckily, and thank God. What a performance by the Lions. Everybody said that the Lions were dead and gone at the first start of the year, and now they are reappearing, guys. They are absolutely reappearing. So I ask you, is Triple H listening to the fans? John Cena has asked this. Is there heat on John Cena for doing that? Is there blow up on John Cena? In the WWE, you never know. But this could be absolutely detrimental. Plenty more to come, plenty more to see. Seanzviewent is here, and that ain't no LIE. Subscribe.